He says in verse number 7, if you look at me, I'm just a message. You might miss the brightness. He says, if you look at me based upon what you see, you might miss the brightness. Because what you see on the outside is just clay, fragile clay, fallible clay, put together that at any given moment could be broken and destroyed. Let me go here, I'm done. There are some of us that are near the brink of destruction. The truth is, it's only the grace of God that's keeping you together. It's only God that is helping you from not having a nervous breakdown, or not walking out on your family, or not walking out on the church. It's only by the God inside of me that's helping me go through the problems that I go through. And so when you look at me, don't be impressed by what you see on the outside, because the truth is, I'm just a put together piece of clay. When I was younger, we used to drink Kool-Aid out of the Welch's grape jar. And I'll never forget, one summer I was outside with my grape jar, my favorite grape jar, and my grape Kool-Aid. Just got through playing, and I was enjoying my sweet Kool-Aid. But in my haste to get back and play again, I inadvertently dropped the glass, and it broke into little bitty pieces. I was upset and afraid because I broke the jar. Went inside and told my grandmother what happened. And she said, get a broom and clean it up. And I said, but aren't you upset that I broke the jar? And she said, it's just a grape jar. It's not the jar that's important. She said, you want what's inside of the jar. I cleaned up the mess, threw it away, came back in the house, and she said, now go look on the cabinet and get another jar. Get another Kool-Aid and use it again. I need somebody to understand that the person you think you are, you just considered a Welch's grape jar. God ain't impressed with what you are on the outside. I need you to understand that he is using you for what's on the inside. Because the inside is what will help somebody else accept Jesus Christ. Paul says, when you look at me, don't be impressed by what you see, because I'm just a fragile piece of clay. But it's not what's on the outside, but it's the good news that's inside of me that helps me do what it is I do. And I'm stopped by to tell somebody that after 25 years of preaching, don't be impressed by what you see on the outside. It's what's on the inside that really matters. I need you to understand that soon and very soon, all of our bodies will be racked with pain. Soon and very soon, our health will eventually decline. But you don't need to be concerned on what's on the outside. You need to celebrate God for what's on the inside. And for 25 years, you've had a pastor who's preached to you. For 25 years, you've had a pastor who's prayed for you. You ought to tell God, thank you, not for the man, but what's inside of the man. Because what's inside of the man is also what's inside of you. So you don't have to just thank God for Pastor Johnson, but you can thank God for what's inside of me. There is something inside of me that helps me do what it is I've been called to do. There's something inside of me that makes me preach the way that I preach. There's something inside of me that makes me pray the way that I pray. I sing the way that I sing. I serve the way that I serve. Not that I'm trying to impress you, because I'm just a fragile old piece of clay. But there's something inside of me that is so precious that money can't afford it. You can't exchange it with gold, and you can't find it on Wall Street. for me, he can do for you as well. Turn to somebody and tell him he can do the same for you. Don't be impressed. Don't be impressed. Don't be impressed by what you see. Don't be impressed by what you think you see on the outside. Be impressed by what's on the inside. And what's on the inside is a relationship with Jesus Christ that was purchased not with money or resources, but it was purchased by faith on a hill called Calvary. Pastor Johnson, as you celebrate 25 years, I know your body ain't the same as what it was when you first arrived. But understand that the body is just a lump of clay. It's what's on the inside that is sustaining you and keeping you.
Yes, sir.
My brothers and sisters, when you look on somebody who their health might slowly be declining, praise God for what's on the inside. There will come a day when all of us will have to give up this clay body. There'll come a day when the ears won't work no more and the eyes won't be able to see. And we will sleep the last sleep. But the good news is, he ain't raising up the outside body. He's going to raise what's on the inside. So until then, continue to give him what's on the inside and allow him to perfect that for his glory. Every head bowed, every eye closed.